Hello and welcome to another outdoor shave. Shaving outdoors today, well, shaving at all, so that if someone asks why I'm having a drink in the middle of the day, I can say it's a Shaverage. This is Vinho Verde from Portugal with a bit of ice, which is nice. So I got a joke for you sent in by Martin Roland at YMMV Shaves. I was doing a live very soon. I don't know if I'll upload it before, but he is anyway. It's going to be with the Feather DX, Feather Artist Club DX, and a super professional blade. The soap is a Proraso Green, and this I've been using a few of these. I picked it up because I had it here, and it's eucalyptus and menthol, and very summery. But it says Tutto le barbe. So the white one says sensitive something, skin or hairs. So maybe something like that. And the red Proraso is barbadore or something. So it's like hard beard. And this is tutte. So it's everything. I may have just totally misunderstood that because I do not speak Italian. That's what it looks like. It's been scooped out. I haven't face lathered this one, and today because it's really soft, I'm going to scoop up with a spoon. Yeah, is that really going to work? No, it's not going to work. I don't have a bowl. Okay, so we're loading from the bowl today. A lot of dogs here. My dog, who's crazy and barks all the time, and then a lot of neighboring dogs that he barks at. So, yeah, okay, so I haven't quite thought this through then. Clearly, the brush anyway is going to be Paladin, Winston, 28mm, Badger, Ringly-Ding. So, getting face wet. Yeah, so the joke. It's a long one, might get messed up. And then we restart. We do another shave, then we shave the back. So husband and wife of 35 years come in for counseling, and when asked what the problem is, the wife says to the therapist that she gives a long laundry list of problems that they faced over all the years that they've been married, and it goes on and on and on, and it's, there's the dog. There's a dog he doesn't like. So what do you say when you meet someone you don't like? You tell them to bugger off, and that's bugger off in German little dog language. It's a German dog. So a long list of, she's lonely, she has feelings of emptiness, she's unloved, unlovable, lack of intimacy, you name it. And it goes on and on and on. And when the therapist has given her a suitable amount of time on this long list of unmet needs, he walks over to her, asks her to stand up, embraces her, and gives her a long, passionate kiss. And she becomes quiet, obviously, and slips down back into her chair, like in a daze. The therapist walks over to the husband and says, That's what your wife needs, at least 3 times a week. Can you do that? The husband says, well, Mondays and Wednesdays I can drop her off here, but Fridays I've got golf. So there you go. That's what it's like to be a golfer, you know. You have this plan and then women. But anyway, thank you, Martin, appreciate it. So, eucalyptus and menthol. Well, there's the dog. The dog's been locked inside up here and fed a bone, so he's temporarily quiet. Although, mind you, if another dog he doesn't, if he just doesn't like the way the other dogs look at him, he goes woof. He thinks he's freaking Rambo. It's a little stupid dog. Yeah. Let's see how we're doing on the leather. I think we're doing reasonably okay. It's always, for me, a bit of a challenge to load outdoors. There's a bit of wind, it dries up very quickly. So, but that's looking okie dokie. Let's do it. So it's a nice day. It's not terribly warm. I did go for a swim in the sea, but it was a quick one. Jump in, get a partial cardiac arrest, and then get the heck up again. But it was nice, very refreshing, and the sun is shining, birds are singing, or they used to. Oh, there you go. And it's quite lovely, quite lovely. So, when you can do outdoor shaves, why not, right? I've been shaving with a safety razor, a DE razor, for a few days. It's nice to take a straight type razor out for a spin. Yeah, I'm trying out a safety razor for a friend, and unfortunately I quite like it. Why is that unfortunate? Well, I'm just afraid I'm going to like DE razors so much. I'm going the wrong way. Jesus, what am I doing? I thought it was a bit good. Focus. So, sir, you've been wet shaving 2,000 times, so everything is muscle memory? Yeah, it's all muscle memory. As long as you go the same routine every single time, you're good. Jesus Christ. Were you paying attention? Were you saying, Johan, that's the wrong way? Well, if you were, I thank you. So I'm doing a bit of footage with the DE razor, and I'll do the shaves I need to do to get familiar with it, and then probably put a video sort of together if my editing skills are up to speed. It's interesting. It's good, and I would encourage people to try new things out. I don't always encourage that, because but why wouldn't you? Why would you not? Indeed, you might like it. That's the scary part. That translates to a lot of different things. But that's good. And in any event, if you try something new, it puts other things that you do into perspective. And that, I think, is important. Okay, rehydration. Oh, nice. Nice. So, I hope you're doing okay. It's Sunday here, Sunday afternoon, and Monday is upon us. Hope you're enjoying your weekend. Are you having any good shaves? Are you? Is anyone using anything I've recommended them to do? Let's have a Johan moment. Because I'm such a what's the word? You know, I put everyone else first. It's never about me, so let it be about, I'm just kidding. We always put me first. No, but seriously, have I had bad influence over you so that you've purchased something that you wouldn't otherwise have? I'm just curious. Or do you not give a shit? Oh, it's one of those. The blade is not quite perfect. I'm going to change it after this. But it's still nice because it gives, you know, it gives this massage feeling that I keep talking about. Yeah, it feels exactly like a wedge. Interesting. So a semi-dull Artist Club blade that usually feels like a full hollow in keenness. Now, when it's dullish, but not too dull, feels like a wedge. Interesting observation. And I'll pause there so you can all take notes. And you're all saying, what's he going on about? We want more jokes. So, European Championship of Football is going on. I won't talk about that because, honestly, if you're watching hockey at the same time, football's kind of boring. Oh, there you go. Yep, that is the sound of my dog liking another dog. Can you tell the difference? There's no point in me trying to hush him. He's not doing anything wrong. He loves the little Chihuahua neighbor dog. Så ja, det var bra. Ja, det var bra. Ja, det var fin. He's in love. So he's passionate. It's never, he never does not have an opinion about another dog. He freaking hates them, or he absolutely loves them. There's never anything in between. You'd think he's Italian rather than German, wouldn't you? Also, he doesn't like kids and people riding bicycles. I'm with him on the bicycles, mind you. So yeah. And he's too old to change, you know. You can train dogs not to bark and everything, but it's, you know, we didn't know what we were doing, and it's in his DNA for hundreds of years to be the dog that alarms you when strangers come to your house or farm or whatever. So that's what he does. It's in his DNA. Let's hope the ice cream truck doesn't come. No, but that's actually quite funny. He howls like a wolverine at full moon. He sings along to the damn truck. Quite entertaining. So we live in a very quiet place. This is the sort of summer house. It's very quiet. There's no cars. I see 3 cars a day, seriously. And it's two one-way streets, and we're on sort of the corner. So the noise you hear is the dog and other dogs. And he winds them up, you know, when he goes on a tantrum and they're not fully professional, quiet dogs, he winds them up. So, you know, their masters will feed them candy and talk to them and do, let's do like we practiced. You hear these things. And he just goes on and on and on, my dog, and eventually they crack and just go bark back. And he can see the owners almost with tears coming down their eyes. It's quite funny. Okay, so having DE shaved for a bit, I've gotten spoiled with getting insanely close shaves because I do 3, 4, or 5 passes, etc. So this is pretty good, and I'm going to be happy with that. But there is one area that I always struggled with, simply because of how the hairs grow. So I'm going to try to do pickups on that area, and I actually have to do it all kinds of directions, but I'll try not to do too much. So I haven't done this before, at least in a while, so there probably will be blood. But hang on. Angle, stretch, skipping. Ah, that's poor work. Ah, skidding. I need to practice that in front of a proper mirror. It's slightly better. And then underneath is, where is it? Something like this. Now I'm gonna have to practice. But that cool thing. DE. I said I would never do it. It's boring. You don't get better shaves. It's what fun is it? So I get to try this one out. I absolutely love it. I get extraordinary shaves, and even if I don't continue with these, which I think actually I might, I've learned some things, and I do get spoiled. So the thing with these is that you can go in all kinds of directions, which I can't with a straight. Frank Strömberg and people like that can, I can't. So there are areas I've just given up on. But then when you know what it feels like, this is pretty, I got it decent, not perfect, but decent. When you know what it can feel like, when it's perfect, sometimes you want to go there. It's like when you hit your first good golf shot, or I guess baseball hit is the same, when you feel it in your body. Except if it's Mondays and Tuesdays or Wednesdays, because you have to drop, remember? Then that feeling is kind of cool. Oh, I see, having DE shaved, I'm not getting everything under the nose. So there you go. Swings and roundabouts. Good things, bad things. Yeah, that's very nice. And it is a good soap. Prorasta. There's my razor. Good thing it isn't a straight. This aftershave I'm going to do unperfumed, unscented really, face lotion from the Swedish Apotek pharmacy, just to rehydrate. Barely need it, but I do it anyway. And I'm going to put on Tom Ford Noir, which is like a dark, musky vanilla, and rose. Frank, I get the rose now, like you told me I would. So I'm going to put that on, because it's only me and the missus tonight. And before you get any ideas, my logic is that when I'm watching Martin Rowland and later on ice hockey, at least I can smell good. No more than that. Don't get your no more than that. Okay, that's a wrap. We did Proraso Green, we did the Paladin, it's a mess, we did the Feather Artist Club DX, it's on the floor. Hey, thanks for joining. Have a great end of the weekend if you're watching this still on Monday or Sunday, and if it's Monday or another day at the beginning of the week, then have a good week, or at least a decent week, or at least don't die. Hey? Santé. I wonder what that is in Portuguese.